McDonald's Corporation, the world's largest fast food chain, served 69 million customers a day in 2021, with more than 40,000 branches in 100 countries. McDonald's offers products such as hamburgers, cheeseburgers, chicken, fries, breakfast, soft drinks, and many other things that sometimes change based on local taste or culture. The McDonald's company was founded in 1940 by Richard and Maurice McDonald, with the participation of Ray Kroc in San Bernardino, California. Today, the company is headquartered in Oak Brook, Illinois, United States. McDonald's revenue grew by 27% to $22.8 billion in 3 years, ending in 2007. According to a report published on the BBC in 2012, McDonald's is the second largest private employer in the world with 1.1 million employees. The top ranking is Walmart with 1.9 million employees. McDonald's restaurant and its delicious burgers. The history of McDonald's history. Almost all of us have heard of the famous McDonald's restaurants and may have tried its delicious burgers on foreign trips. McDonald's is the largest fast food restaurant chain worldwide, has branches in 120 companies, and serves 68 million customers a day. McDonald's is one of the most prominent examples of success in the business world, and many model the company's growth. But how did McDonald's restaurant achieve this enormous success, and where did it start? Stay tuned for more on the history of one of the most successful and famous food industry brands in the world. A phenomenon called McDonald's. McDonald's is currently the largest burger chain restaurant in the world, serving 85 million customers a day. The business was launched in California in the late 1930s and by two brothers, Richard and Maurice McDonald. They first had a small hot dog stand near the horse racing venue in Santa Anita, California. In 1940, the McDonald's brothers set up a barbecue restaurant in San Bernardino, California, and in 1948 turned it into a burger stand. The restaurant focused on burgers, soda, chips, and pie pastries. But McDonald's success and global reputation owe more than anything to the efforts of an individual named Ray Kroc, who joined the McDonald's brothers and turned a small business into a global, hugely popular, high profile brand. The introduction of the service system was the beginning of a new era in customer service and fast food delivery. Ray Kroc, McDonald's gold beat. The McDonald brothers continued their small business successfully for several years. But what caused the name McDonald's to go global was the joining of a business partner, Ray Kroc, to McDonald's. Ray Kroc was impressed by the simplicity of the menu and their focus on quality after his visit to the two brothers' restaurant. McDonald's were looking for an investor at the time, and Ray Kroc seized the opportunity and entered into a partnership with them. In fact, it was Ray Kroc who turned the small business of McDonald's into a global and very successful phenomenon. According to Ray Kroc, I am the example of a person who achieved success overnight, but this one night lasted 30 years. 30 years. Man has the taste of American burgers. The spread of McDonald's restaurants around the world. The McDonald's restaurant chain gradually expanded to become a global brand. In 1967, the first branch of McDonald's opened in Canada, and by 1988, the number of McDonald's restaurants has reached 10,000, and by the early 21st century, McDonald's had established more than 35,000 branches in 100 countries. The growth and expansion of McDonald's restaurants in the 1990s was so great that it was said that every 5 hours a McDonald's restaurant opened in a corner of the world. McDonald's gradually became the most popular restaurant for families, and its fair price and gourmet taste of burgers made it a favorite dish restaurant for children and families. Of course, you should know that the expansion of McDonald's business is not limited to burgers. In the United States, McDonald's bought the Chipotle Mexican Grill in 1998, Donato's Pizzas in 1999, and Boston Market in 2000. In Britain in 1999, McDonald's acquired the exclusive ownership of the Aroma Cafe and became a partner in the shares of the Pret A manager. Yet by late 2008, McDonald's no longer had any shares or ownership in other restaurants, putting its primary focus on the McDonald's brand. McDonald's branding. If you ever been to McDonald's restaurants, you're probably familiar with the famous McDonald's clown. The clown has become the brand's public and promotional image, and you can see it in every branch of McDonald's restaurant. Interestingly, this popular clown was first introduced to the world in 1963 as Ronald McDonald, also the famous McDonald logo, which is a capital letter M, was modified a year earlier, and the corners of the letter M were rounded and curved. The famous McDonald's menu burgers were also gradually added in different years. The Big Mac Sandwich 1968, Egg Muffin 1973, Happy Meal 1979, and Chicken McNugget 1983. Criticism against McDonald's. Like other global and successful companies, McDonald's restaurant has always had many opponents and critics. One serious criticism against McDonald's was the obesity and overweight dilemma. Critics believed that McDonald's food had increased obesity in the world. To face such criticism, McDonald's added healthier foods to its menu and added vegan burgers to its delicious burgers in 2017. The size of McDonald's burger has shrunk noticeably, and McDonald's restaurants in Canada no longer use saturated fat in food preparation. McDonald's oldest employee is 92 years old. Go-Wok Inc. works in Singapore and has 10 children along with 20 grandchildren. He said that since the children left the house, he could not stay in the quiet environment of the house and decided to work. Of course, the heat from the stove sometimes makes it difficult. A McDonald's chicken nugget was sold at the eBay store for $8,100 or 31 million 2 months. The shape of the treat was such that it reminded George Washington. Many wanted to have it. eBay has a law on which perishable foods cannot be sold, but the website made an exception this time. Rebma Spade was a woman who planned to sell the nugget and with the proceeds send the children inside her own church to summer camp. Ronald McDonald is better known than Santa Claus. According to the Fast Food Nation, about 96% of the world's children know Ronald McDonald. Despite the brand's clown said to have targeted minors, CEO Steve Easterbrook denies the claim. Justin Timberlake and Pharrell Williams have worked on the song I'm Loving It. Justin has been paid $6 million to sing the song. In 2003, Pharrell Williams made a longer version of it and was able to achieve success. McDonald's staff can attend the hamburger school. 7,500 people attend the program annually. Data recorded by the company shows that it has had 80,000 employees since the year of implementation, 1961. Jamaican Usain Bolt has eaten more than 1,000 McDonald's chicken nuggets at the 2008 Beijing Olympic. When asked about the possibility of getting fat from this, Bolt denied this and said that he would not get fat. Of course, the fastest man in the world stated that he should reduce his fast food intake and turn to eating fruits and vegetables. Hong Kongers can get wedding at McDonald's. If you live in this country, you can do it by paying almost $10,000 or 38 million 2 months. There is also a bigger burger than the Big Mac. Last year, the brand made a sandwich called Giga Big Mac in Japan. Two burgers were located on top of each other. The work was a news gesture shared. One customer has been drinking a Big Mac every day since 1972. Donald Gorski holds the Guinness World Record for most Big Mac used. If we have a simple calculation, he has already bought 26,000 of this type of sandwich. In Sweden, there is a ski slope where enthusiasts can walk through the middle of the McDonald's resort and cooking sports. Over 10 years, more than 700 people claim to have been burned by McDonald's coffee. In 1992, a woman poured a drink on herself when she planned to buy coffee from McDonald's drive-thru. Branches where you get your order without getting out of the car, and suffered a third-degree burn. He sued the company and was able to get $3 million in compensation. However, it fell to $604,000. McDonald's is not present in 75 countries around the world. Despite the brand's global image, many territories such as North Korea, Iceland, and Bolivia do not use the products of the American company. McDonald's now has branches in 119 countries. The largest branch is located in Orlando. However, the branch became a 1,765 square meter site last year. The branch is equipped with a bowling alley and children's playground, and the concert is also held. Well-known figures such as Jay Leno and Pink, the singer, worked at the company before becoming famous. Mr. Leno once returned to his former workplace and demonstrated his ability to make burgers. At 1968 Olympics, McDonald's fed athletes who missed home. Those who attended Grenoble, France, ordered hamburgers to alleviate their longing in this way. 8 years later, McDonald's became the official sponsor of the Olympics. The brand now has the Olympic pool in its name in the city of Los Angeles. The American company feeds more than 1% of the world every day. 68 million people benefit from McDonald's products a day. The company sells more than 75 burgers per second. American brand Caesar salad is not as healthy as the Big Mac. It's about 520 calories, and the difference with the McDonald's giant is only 20 calories. The salad also contains 1,140 milligrams of salt, which is a very high number. The American company sells 25% of filet-o-fish sandwiches during the days of Catholic fasting. McDonald's invented the burger in 1961. In those years, the owner of a Cincinnati branch told Catholics they could go to his restaurant on Friday and have a meal there. The American company is running a competition called The Voice of McDonald's. The winner received over $20,000 in prizes in 2015. Well-known figures such as David Foster and Skylar Grey judged the final match.